So, as usual, we will first read the textbook. So, today I am going to start from page number 149, that is Khilafat agitation and the non cooperation movement. So, actually, Khilafat movement, this is something related to the Ottoman Empire, which is there in Turkey. ओके, ह्याच्यासाठी ना फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉरचं बरचसं बॅकग्राऊंड आहे, कारण टर्की अँड ऑल दे वेर ऑल इन means allied this thing central forces, and this fight was between allied forces and central forces. तर ह्यांचं ओटोमन एम्पायर इथे वॉर मध्ये दे गॉट डिफिटेड अँड दे हॅव टू ऍक्सेप्ट फ्यू टर्म्स by the opposition. So those terms are little oppressive for them. So against those terms they were protesting and all those are means they are all Muslim rulers from Turkey, Iran, Iraq, all. So to support these Muslim leaders in the Turkey, this is something related to that which the movement started in India also, where the Muslim leaders from India they also wanted to support this. So this is something related out of our content from the textbook. So you can revisit what is Khilafat movement. If I get a chance, I will show you that, what all Khilafat movement means. Khilafatचा अर्थ आहे actually the main ruler of the Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire हे कुठे होतं? टर्की, इराण, इराक हा जो सगळा एरिया होता त्याला ऑटोमन एम्पायर म्हणायचे. And it started in the 11th century. So this is all about. So Khilafat means the chief of Ottoman Empire. So the Khilafat issue was one such cause. In 1920, the British imposed a harsh treaty on the Turkish Sultan or Khalifa. 1920 मध्ये, कारण जेव्हा युद्ध संपलं 1918 मध्ये, they defeated and few terms they have to agree on, few harsh treaties they have to agree on. huh? So this is a just small introduction of what all about Khilafat movement and all. People were furious. Yeah, people were furious about this as they had been about the Jallianwala's massacre. Means already आपल्याकडे हा एक इन्सिडन्स घडलेला होता की ज्याच्यात शेकडो लोकांना, हजारो लोकांना मारलं गेलं होतं. And along with that there is additional one that is all about the harsh treaty, about Khilafat movement. Also Indian Muslims were keen that the Khalifa be allowed to retain control over Muslim sacred places in the erstwhile Ottoman Empire. कारण ह्या ज्या सगळ्या प्लेसेस होत्या दे आर ऑल मुस्लिम डॉमिनेटेड कंट्रीज, इराण, इराक, आणि तिथे त्यांचे जे सगळे मेन त्यांच्या मशिदी आणि आपण जसं मक्का मदिना आपण त्यांची होली प्लेस आहे, all those holy places of this religion were there in those places. The leaders of Khilafat agitation, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, now wish to initiate a full-fledged non-cooperation movement. तर आपल्याकडे ह्याच्या अगेन्स्ट आवाज उठवणारे कोण कोण दोन मुस्लिम लीडर होते? तर मोहम्मद अली आणि शौकत अली, which they wanted to raise a voice against this Khilafat movement, against this harsh treaty. Now wish to initiate a full-fledged non-cooperation movement. Gandhiji supported their call and urged the Congress to campaign against Punjab wrongs, the Khilafat wrong and demand Swaraj. म्हणजे गांधीजींना वाटलं की आपण आता इथे मुस्लिमांना जर साथ दिली तर it would be for our whole nation to fight against the British rule. So he means we supported this Muslim movement. The non-cooperation movement gained momentum through 1921 to 22. Thousands of students left government-controlled schools and colleges. आता इथे नॉन कॉपरेशन म्हटलेलं आहे. नॉन कॉपरेशन म्हणजे नॉन व्हायलेंट वे मध्ये आपण हे प्रोटेस्ट करणार आहे ना, ही मुवमेंट करणार आहे. तर त्याच्यासाठीचे काय काय असे पद्धती असू शकतात? सो फर्स्ट वन, मेनी स्टुडंट्स लेफ्ट द गव्हर्नमेंट कंट्रोल्ड स्कूल्स अँड कॉलेजेस. So this is again non-cooperation against the British rule. Many lawyers such as Motilal Nehru, C.R. Das, C. Rajagopalachari and Asaf Ali gave up their practices. Means they are not now going to continue their practices as lawyers. So this is also the non-cooperation way. British titles were surrendered and legislatures boycotted. As we have learned, Rabindranath Tagore had re-announced his knighthood. That was the honor given to him. So he refused that. He was not ready to now keep it with him. So this way we can protest in non-cooperation way. There is no such violent way, is it there? No. People lit public bonfires and foreign cloth. The imports of foreign cloth fell drastically between 1920 and 1922. But all this was merely the tip of the icebergs. Large parts of the country were on the brink of a formidable revolt. जे हे फक्त वरवर बघता, this is just a small event or just a small part of the protest. But the real fight or the real problem were there in the countryside areas. Correct? Now, people's initiative. In many cases, people resisted British rule non-violently. In others, different classes and groups interpreting Gandhiji's call in their own manner protested in ways that were not in accordance with his ideas. In either case, people linked their movement to local grievances. Let us look at few examples. Non-violent मध्ये कसं झालं हे? In Kheda, Gujarat, Patidar peasants organized non-violent campaigns against the highland revenue demand of British. In coastal Andhra and interior Tamil Nadu, liquor shops were picketed. In the Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh, tribals and poor peasants staged a number of forest satyagrahas, sometimes sending their cattle into forest without paying grazing fee. They were protesting because the colonial state, that is British state, had restricted their use of forest resources in various ways. They believed that Gandhiji would get their taxes reduced and have the forest regulations abolished. In many forest villages, peasants proclaimed Swaraj and believed that Gandhi Raj was about to be established. So these all they were supporting. त्यांचे म्हणून स्वतःचे काय काय प्रॉब्लेम्स होते ऑल वेअर दे कॅनॉट सेंड देअर means animals for grazing because they have to pay the fees to go in those forest areas. So this also was the problem with them. So all these peasants and all the different group of people, they thought that now because of arrival of Gandhiji, they were all means thought that they were get support, a lot of support from Gandhiji and other prominent leaders. Okay. In Sindh, now in Pakistan, Muslim traders and peasants were very enthusiastic about the Khilafat call. In Bengal too, the Khilafat Non-Cooperation Alliance gave enormous communal unity and strength to the national movement. So this is the reason where both the communities, Hindu and Muslim, they come together because Gandhiji supported Khilafat movement and started Khilafat Non-Cooperation Alliance. So this is very important. Understood? In Punjab, the Akali agitation of Sikhs sought to remove corrupt Mahantas. Now, Mahantas is mentioned over here. Religious functionaries of Sikh Gurudwaras, supported by the British from their Gurudwaras. This movement got closely identified with the non-cooperation movement. In Assam, tea garden laborers shouting Gandhi Maharaj ki Jai demanded a big increase in their wages. They left the British on plantations amidst declaration that they were following Gandhiji's wish. Interestingly, in the Assamese Vaishnava songs of the period, the reference of Krishna was substituted by Gandhi Raj. Means all here what we have learned in these two paragraphs that in different parts of India, the local groups how they were supporting and how they were thinking that there is a great savior called as Mahatma Gandhi is going to support for their all the problems. So this is what we have learned in Punjab, in Assam, then in Andhra Pradesh, all that they have mentioned over here. The People's Mahatma. So why the title is given People's Mahatma? म्हणजे हे लोकांचे महात्मा झाले, त्यांना ही पदवी देण्यात आली ना, कारण ऑल दे वेर थिंकिंग दॅट ही इज द वन हु इज गोइंग टू सॉल्व ऑल अवर प्रॉब्लेम्स. We can see from the above that sometimes people thought of Gandhiji as a kind of messiah, as someone who could help them overcome their misery and poverty. Gandhiji wished to build class unity, not class conflict. Yet peasants could imagine that he would help them in their fight against zamindars, and agricultural laborers believe he would provide them land. See the different group of peoples what they are thinking about Mahatma Gandhiji. Peasantsला काय वाटत होतं की जमीनदारी मध्ये त्यांच्यावर जे अत्याचार होत होते, then they will fight against those agricultural laborers. What they were thinking, they will be given land. At times ordinary people credited Gandhi with their own achievements. For instance, at the end of powerful moment, peasants of Pratapgarh in United Provinces, now Uttar Pradesh, managed to stop illegal eviction of tenants, but they felt it was Gandhiji who had won this demand for them. At other times, using Gandhiji's name, tribals and peasants undertook actions that did not conform to Gandhian ideals. म्हणजे काही ठिकाणी त्याचा मिसयूज पण झाला असं, आणि काही ठिकाणी त्यांना ग्रेट सपोर्ट वाटला फॉर स्पेशली फॉर द peasants, agricultural laborers, mill workers. Okay, now it is happening of 1922 to 1929. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi, as you know, was against violent movements. Means he don't want to fight for the freedom in violent way. That is why all those non-cooperation methods, what we have learned, boycotting the government offices, boycotting the government colleges, and all giving out their practices, all these way are the ways of non-cooperation fight. He abruptly called off the non-cooperation movement when in February 22, February 1922, a crowd of peasants set fire to a police station in Chauri Chora. Actually, this was the very big event in the history where, because of this event, he called off abruptly, म्हणजे suddenly, he called off the non-cooperation movement. What was the incidence? Because the police station was fired by the peasants in Chauri Chora in Uttar Pradesh, and in that around 21 to 22 policemen were killed. Huh? The peasants were provoked because the police had fired on their peaceful demonstration. म्हणजे ते नॉन व्हायलंट पद्धतीने करत होते त्यांचा प्रोटेस्ट, पण पोलीस हॅज फायर्ड. सो द क्राऊड गॉट प्रोवोक्ड अँड इन रिटर्न दे फायर्ड देम अगेन. Once the non-cooperation movement was over, Gandhiji followers stressed that the Congress must undertake constructive work in the rural areas. Other leaders such as Chittaranjan Das and Motilal Nehru argued that the party should fight elections to the councils and enter them in order to influence government policies. Through sincere social works in villages in mid 1920s, the Gandhians were able to extend their support base. This proved to be very useful in launching the civil disobedience movement in 1930. So this is something different from non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience. We will learn about this in higher grades, okay, not in grade 8. So these are the different ways of non-cooperation where the group of people were looking at Mahatma Gandhi as their messiah. They joined that is what we have learned about mass nationalism, why the other group of people they joined this nationalism, and why Mahatma Gandhi gave up this non-cooperation movement. What was the event that was the reason behind this? So this what we have learned till. Two important developments of the mid 1920s were the formation of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, that is RSS, and Hindu Organization and the Communist Party of India. These parties have held very different ideas about the kind of country India should be. Find out their ideas with the help of your teacher. The revolutionary nationalist Bhagat Singh too was active in this period. I will tell you about this, what all these ideologies of RSS, Communist Party, Hindu Organization, I will tell you. Then next, the decade closed with the Congress resolving to fight for Purna Swaraj, that is complete independence. आपण आधी सुरुवातीला बघितलं होतं की इफ यू रिमेंबर द व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स बिटवीन moderates and radicals. So they were not demanding the complete dependence, but all these incidences during this period changed their mindset, and now they are asking for the Purna Swaraj. In 1929, under the presidentship of Jawaharlal Nehru. Consequently, Independence Day was observed on 26 January 1930 all over the country, which is not so. We will read why it is not this date we are celebrating. This year we are not considering it. Okay. So, this is all what we have to read it from the textbook. Now, related to these, there are PPTs. We will have a look over there. Okay. The making of the national movement, the Khilafat movement, non cooperation movement, and people's initiative. Now, just tell me yes or no quickly. Have you understood what is Khilafat movement? I have told you in the beginning. Correct? This is during the defeat in the First World War after 1918, where the Ottoman Empire was has to sign a harsh treaty because they were from the defeated side. We have read this content. The Ottoman Caliphate, that is Khilafat, is an area that has the leader of the entire Muslim community. Okay. At the end of the First World War, the Ottoman Empire, that is Turkish Empire, broke down. Huh? Western powers made a peacemaking treaty with the empire. Indian Muslims wanted to be a part of the treaty making process. Treaty म्हणजे त्याला मराठीत आपण म्हणतो तह, करार करायचा आहे. कारण तुम्ही आता हारलात. तुम्ही हरल्यानंतर आता तुमचे जे जिंकणारी पार्टी आहे त्यांच्याबरोबर तुम्हाला आता तह करायचा आहे. This idea was more or less put down by the British imperialistic attitude. Imperialistic also I have mentioned you the meaning in the previous lecture, where they want to establish their territory by fighting wars or by capturing it. So that is imperialism. To protest against this non-inclusion, Muslim leaders wanted to launch a pan-India non-cooperation movement. Gandhiji saw this as the perfect manner to get all Indians interested in the cause of a particular section. Means for Muslim section. If we support it, we will get the support from them and we can together fight for, unitedly can fight for against the British rule. This combined with the campaign against the Jallianwala Bagh massacre led to the Swaraj or non-cooperation movement. For the first time ever, all Indians, irrespective of religion, joined hands to protest against the exclusion of Indian Muslim. Now, non-cooperation movement. Students left government control institutions. These are the different ways, as I said. Lawyers gave up their practice in the British administration. Titles conferred by the British were surrendered. त्याचं एक एक्झाम्पल होतं मगाशी मी जसं म्हटलं रवींद्रनाथ टागोर. He renounced the knighthood. Public bonfires of foreign clothes were common. People boycotted foreign clothes, leading to reduce imports. बाहेरनं जे कपडे युरोपातून किंवा ब्रिटनमधून जे कपडे किंवा ज्या काही वस्तू येत होत्या they boycotted it. Often stands taken by a leader are interpreted by followers in their own way. Also, followers take steps using the name of the leader. Gandhiji's philosophy experienced similar reactions. Means, as I told you, those peasants and agricultural laborers, they were thinking Gandhiji as a Messiah. Correct? They were having a great faith in his movements which he started. But somewhere it was disadvantages also, where they have taken disadvantage out of it. So that is they want to say over here, because they have interpreted in their own ways. So there are few examples of Punjab, where the Mahantas of those gurudwaras were no more given that same power. Then Assam plantation, all those plantation workers, how they protested, and all forest dwellers that we have learned in the textbook. Some local movements were inspired by the non-violent philosophy. Peasants in Kheda, that is in Gujarat, resorted to blocking entrances to liquor shops so that patrons couldn't enter shops. Huh? Tribals in Andhra Pradesh allowed cattle to enter forest without grazing permits. So this is their own interpretation. Sikhs in Punjab sought to out some religious officials from Gurudwaras who had ties with British, all those Mahantas. Huh? Correct? Tea plantation laborers in Assam went on strike demanding a raise in wages. So this is the people's initiative. So you have to just remember the name of that state. In Punjab, what happened? So Mahantas, they were all who given the more authority during the British rule was now more such existed there. Then tribals in Andhra Pradesh, they allowed them to graze it without allow their cattle to graze in the forest areas without paying the fee. So this is all their own interpretation and how the people initiated this movement. Now the next part, the making of the national movement, People's Mahatma, the happenings of 1922 to 1929. So we have read the content. These initiatives that followed non-violence glorified Gandhi to a god-like status. Okay. Many a time Gandhi was given credit for work done by the locals. Some people also took actions that were against Gandhi's principles. As a part of next the happening of 1922 to 1929. During this period, what were the major events that we are going to read? As a part of the non-cooperation movement, they burned down a police station in Chori Chora incident. Dismayed by actions undertaken in his name, Gandhi called off the non-cooperation movement in 1922. कारण आपण आधीच्या स्लाइड मध्ये असं म्हटलं होतं की नाही, they have said that people have interpreted their own in their own ways. So this is the result of that. So non-cooperation movement was called off. The positive work done in the non-cooperation movement gave the Congress sizable support in the deeper pockets of the country. However, the end of the non-cooperation movement left a question mark. Now, what is another way to protest? Huh? Because Mahatma Gandhi has abruptly called off this non-cooperation movement. Now, what to be done? What all other ways we should follow? Huh? What should the next steps be? Local people still needed freedom from the British operations, right? Means it is not yet over. The fight is not yet over. There we have to find some other ways. Gandhiji's followers insisted that the Congress should work on behalf of the ruler citizens. Huh? Other leaders thought they ought to contest elections to the Legislative Council. Parallel movement began based on different ideologies. म्हणजे हे कॉल्ड ऑफ झालं तर अदर वेज आर नॉट देर आर. सो व्हॉट आर दोज अदर वेज? So by participating in election, then Gandhi's follower insisted that Congress should work on behalf of the ruler citizens. Then parallel movements began based on different ideologies. So these are the other ways. The Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, that is RSS, the Communist Party of India, the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, where some of the organizations formed to follow their idea of what India as a country ought to be. So these are also the other ways, because each one are having their own ideologies, and based on that they want to fight against the oppressive rules. Eventually, by the end of the 1920s, the Congress demanded complete independence from the British Crown. Now, initially, there are uh, few things we learn that, or few steps which they wanted to take, that they want civil service exams to be conducted. They want the foreign trade should be controlled, so that to give the opportunity to the local trade, so this way we can control the economy. Those all 5 6 demands, in that we learn that the Congress was not asking, but it is instead requesting, and it was not asking for the complete dependence. But after all these events, after all these years, after all going through all these struggles, what they are demanding in 1920s, at the end of that, they are now demanding the complete independence.
If you like our videos, do share them and subscribe to our channel. If you want awesome quizzes, write to us. Keep watching and keep learning with Walnut.